Hello, my name is Rhoda. Bio 230, Anatomy Physiology 1. Date is February 27, 2022. Today I'll be dissecting a sheep brain. So, the superior view of the sheep brain is, so this part is the frontal. Right here is the frontal lobe. These two parts is the occipital lobe, and then behind it is the occipital lobe, and then behind the occipital lobe is the cerebellum, and then with the cerebellum lies the spinal cord, and then within the spinal cord, right here, this groove right here is the longitudinal suture, and on top of right here is the guru, and in between those lines is the sulcum. And then the lateral view of the sheep brain right here is the temporal lobe, and temporal lobe, and this whole thing is the cerebellum, and then the cerebellum lies the cerebral cortex, and then this is the lateral view of the spinal cord, and of course the cerebellum is right here, and the this is hard, right? Close here is the inferior view of it is the spinal cord, the medulla oblongata, and the right via is the pons, and then the middle part of it is the midbrain. And then we have the hypothalamus and the thalamus. And then around there is the optic nerve. Oh, it's burning my eyes. And then with that is the olfactory nerve. And the pineal gland is the pineal nerve is right here. And then the inferior view of the brain is the olfactory bulb, and then within the olfactory bulb there's the optic nerve, and then there's the optic sharum, and this will be the frontal lobe. The frontal lobe, the temporal lobe on both sides, and the oblongata, the pons, the spinal cord, and then the cerebrum with the whole thing. And of course the cerebral cortex. And so as far as the nervous and anatomical physiological change that I chose to present on for the nervous system is epilepsy. And epilepsy is a common neurological disorder involving abnormality of the electrical activity in the brain that occurs when you have more susceptibility to having recurrent or unprovoked seizure. And unprovoked means the seizure cannot be explained by exposure or withdrawal from drugs or alcoholic, as well as not due to other medical issues such as severe electrolyte abnormalities or high blood sugar. And that is my presentation for today. Thank you.